my friends, welcome back. Today, Icon Bronco, 1968, build number 103, and it is the Derelict style. Yes, love the Derelict style. We actually finished this one about a week ago, but we're chasing a couple rattles, and we took it and showed it off at our Icons of Design charity show, which the numbers just came in. I'm so fulfilled and pleased. We raised over $175,000 for our children's charity Go campaign, and we had about 750 guests. So stay tuned. Next year's event will again be sponsored by Haggerty and William Henry. We're going to pull out a couple new features. We're going to make it a full weekend show with a Friday night hoedown. So more on that in the coming months. Let's focus on this truck though. Original paint. It's wonderful sort of sky blue. Perfect match, in fact, for today's sky. And really good integrity, like exceptionally good original integrity on this body. You know, sometimes when we buy these derelicts, they look great, you tear them apart, and they're a disaster. This one, when we stripped it down, I was really floored by how good it was. Like all the floor panels, every little nook and cranny was super dry. Very, very lucky we got it. So, original paint, original spec, painted, not chromed bumpers. In the rear, we added the Icon chassis reinforced spare tire carrier assembly, which, by the way, for your stock Bronco, is back in stock as of a couple days ago, and they're selling out pretty quick again, but we're making them as quick as we can. If you're interested, it's on our shop website, and at least while I'm blabbing to you, they are still in stock. It's a special version for stock chassis with or without body lift, and then we make the tire mounting plate adjustable, so we'll give you footprint patterns for the 5-bolt stock or 6 on 5.5 bolt pattern, whatever you might need. And the offset even is adjustable the way our carrier is designed. This truck has the original Ranger trim on it. In fact, the actual original Ranger trim, dents and all, we left it. It looked perfectly good. The body, as I said, super straight. You know, plenty of scuffs and bumps, but that's kind of the whole fun of a derelict. You don't want to be the first guy who scratches it, or the guy who's yelling at your girlfriend, your wife. We also faked the patina on our old school 18-inch forged aluminum wheels. Same with the hubcaps, they're brand new, but we chemically aged them. The leather on the interior on this one is a really nice top grain tumbled cowhide. It is aniline dyed, and then there's a secondary hand plied finish, which gives it this sort of duality in the highs and lows in the surface texture. Felt that kind of gave it more derelict vibe. We did the 2-spoke early style reproduction steering wheel, and we did the same leather hand wrapped and stitched on the wheel. Also on the console with the embossed lizard, the Icon stainless steel center console with the gas shocks, power ports, rear floor and interior lighting. We sell these consoles. They are on the site. This particular one houses controls for the 2-stage carbon fiber seat heaters for the front seats, and a current gen Pioneer NEX head unit with reverse camera, CarPlay, Bluetooth, HD radio, CD, although I don't know if anyone ever uses it, it's still there. and the front cubby for your phone or what have you, and then cleanable, removable cup holders ×4. Carpets on this one, we went with a heather gray Hargarten square weave. Headliner, we went with a nice light gray or kind of medium gray Alcantara. We did the old school simple visors. We did power windows. We did power door locks. And dash configuration is pretty much standard old school fare with the in-dash AC vents and heat vents. And then the controls are designed to look stock, but they're all proper chromed metal. And then they're infilled for the escutcheon indicators that say lights, wipe, wash, fan, vent, and temp. Rear seat is the tuck and tumble and removable 2-passenger bench seat with adjustable headrests. All 4 seating positions feature 3-point seat belts. This truck, we just kept it simple, kept them black. I didn't want to color match them in the ivory because then they're just going to get dirty in about 5 minutes, so that ain't so cool. And then what else? I think that covers the interior. This is the elevated audio, so it does have the Focal K2 speakers with separates along with amplifier and bass. The door spears in the front and on the cargo panels have a low output LED during the day, and then when you open the doors it's a much brighter output complemented by the dome light LED. Mechanically, of course, we are running the current generation Coyote 5-liter Mustang aluminum fuel-injected V8. That sends power through to the Ford AOD automatic with overdrive, which in turn sends power through to the Atlas 2 twin-stick shift-on-the-fly part-time 2-speed transfer case. 1310 U-joints, and then all that power ends up at Curry Industries built Dana architecture axle assemblies, specifically high pinion 60 series Dana in the rear, 44 with all possible upgrades in the front. We have the ARB locking differentials. Of course, we have the Icon Sport brakes by Brembo, which are hydro assisted. And then of course power steering and yada yada yada. This truck went with the BFG all-terrain tires, a coilover suspension, never leaf springs that suck, Fox Racing and Eibach components. This truck has the sport suspension, so nitrogen charged with remote canisters, 2 stages of rebound adjustment, as well as tunable sway bars. I think that covers the most of it. Here, I'll pull over up here and we'll do a minor subplot, all right? Forgot to mention, of course, it has the amp research steps as well. All derelicts get this nifty little badge, and the lizard. Put them on the hood like I was telling you. We left the 289 badges on. That would have been the correct engine for this year. We almost put on some vintage 302 badges, so it's accurate, but decided to hell with it. So for today's subplot, campfire coats, I'm going to stop putting them on my Instagram feed. I think I should be more grown up and professional. So the Icon feed will be more all automotive. But I'm going to start a new feed called Campfire Coats on Instagram and a website, campfirecoats.com. And I'm going to keep making them. So I'm building the site. It's live. Not much up there yet. But I'll probably get a lot of stuff up there by the time this thing airs. This one's kind of cool. I have kind of short arms, so I left it long. Or it's cool cuffed with this nice wool felt hemming. But this is a kind of rare contemporary Pendleton weave. And it's softer. I think it's a merino wool as opposed to their classic wool, which is a little bit heavier and a little bit thicker and a little bit itchier. But this one has a really good skin contact. Found these really neat 1920s vintage sterling, and I don't know if they're gemstone or bakelite. Kind of hard to tell, but whatever, who cares? They're cool. So this one's got really nice pattern and details. It's fun to index all these different patterns and shapes. It's kind of my nights and weekends happy therapy. So I will thank you for your time and your attention, for watching this video, for spreading the word. Please subscribe if you do not. And we'll see you next week. So be kind to yourselves, be kind to the planet, be kind to others. Peace.